Hello students! Today we'll be learning how to use the possessive form with nouns. Now in English, we use an apostrophe and s after the names of persons or substantives that represent persons to indicate that an object is in the possession of a person. Okay. To do this, we will look at singular nouns and how we express the possessive form, and plural nouns. Both express the possessive form in different ways. Now let's start with the singular nouns. Now to show possession with singular nouns, we add apostrophe and s. Now remember, apostrophe s is the same as using his or her. So for example, we would say the doctor's office, Joe's sports car, Bess's blouse, James's bicycle, Charles's TV set. We can also replace any of these words with his or her, and the meaning would stay the same. So we could say his TV set. Okay, now let's look at some exceptions to the rule, this rule with singular nouns. Now an exception to the rule that we saw before is when a proper noun has two or more syllables and finishes with an s. In these cases, you only need to add an apostrophe at the end. So for example, we would say Gladys' telephone number, Carlos' hat, Nicholas' book. In these cases, all three names have two or more syllables. In the case of the name Charles, we have to add an s at the end because it is only one syllable. So we would say Charles's. Okay, now let's look at proper nouns. Now let's look at regular plural nouns. Now to show possession with plural nouns that end in s, we add an apostrophe only. Now remember, apostrophe in the plural nouns is equal to replacing it with the their. Okay, so some examples are the boy's house, the secretary's office, the student's workbook. Any of these words or pronouns we can replace with their. So we could say their house, their office, or their workbook. Now the last way of writing possessives is with irregular plural nouns. Now with irregular plural nouns, you add both an apostrophe and s. Now remember, apostrophe s is equal to their when talking about plural nouns. So we would say the children's bedroom, the woman's purses, the policeman's guns. As you can see, all of them end with apostrophe s, and we can replace any of these pronouns with their. So we could say their bedroom or their purses. Thank you for listening, and I hope you understood how to use the possessive form with nouns.